Hey there, welcome to my channel. From 1775 to 1783, the American Revolution was a war that changed the world. It is a story of how an entire nation was built by those who dared to dream of freedom and were willing to fight for it. But amidst the chaos of war, who really stood out? Who were the heroes of this incredible journey? In this episode, we'll meet some of the ordinary people who became extraordinary heroes of the American Revolution. At the end, we'll see what we can learn from their stories. George Washington? The name echoes through history. A leader, a strategist, a hero. As the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army, he led the American forces to victory against the mighty British Empire. He led troops in many big battles like Trenton and Yorktown. Even when things were hard, he never gave up. He showed amazing courage and made sure the army kept going. His leadership helped the Americans win and set an example of bravery for everyone. Paul Revere? His midnight ride is a famous part of American history. This brave man rode through the night to warn people that the British troops were coming. He was a symbol of how the Americans were ready to be brave and fight for freedom no matter the risk. Samuel Adams, a leader of the Sons of Liberty, he was one of the main people behind protests against unfair taxes. He inspired people to stand up against the British, like during the Boston Tea Party. He was like a spark that started a fire of revolution. Nathaniel Greene, along with other military leaders like him, they led the troops with skill and strategy. They won important battles even when they were outnumbered. They showed how important being smart, resilient, and committed is when fighting for a big goal. Women also played a huge role in the American Revolution. Though they weren't allowed to fight in most of the battles, they still contributed a lot. Molly Pitcher is one of the many examples. She carried water to soldiers in hot summer and even helped them fight. She and many other women showed that courage wasn't just for men. Farmers, blacksmiths, and everyday citizens, they all put down their tools and picked up arms to fight for their freedom. They were the heroes who didn't have fancy titles. They were just patriots who loved their country and were ready to risk their lives and property for it. Their bravery shows that being a hero isn't about being famous, it's about doing what's right. These heroes, big and small, shaped America's path to independence. They faced challenges head-on, showing incredible bravery, unity, and sacrifice. Their stories are not just chapters in a history book, but a source of inspiration for all time. As we look back at their incredible journeys, let us be inspired to be brave like George Washington, vigilant like Paul Revere, and to fight for justice like Samuel Adams. Let us also remember the countless others whose names may not echo through the ages, but whose contributions were no less significant. Their stories serve as a reminder that heroism comes in all forms, and that the pursuit of freedom is a cause worth fighting for. So let us take a moment to honor these heroes of the American Revolution, the brave souls who dared to dream of a better world and made it a reality. Their legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of those who value freedom, courage, and perseverance. It's time to wrap up this episode, but before we go, let's quickly recap what we've learned. These heroes taught us that true bravery means standing up for what you believe in, no matter how scared you might be. They also showed us that ordinary people like you and me can become heroes if we work together. Finally, they reminded us that even when things seem really hard, if you try your best and never give up, you can make a big difference. The story of the American Revolution is a reminder that with courage, unity, and a belief in a higher cause, we can overcome even the greatest challenges and create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. So thank you for joining us on this journey through time. May the legacy of these heroes continue to inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Until next time.